back at the Michigan State Championship for the BCAPL. It's BadBoys TV. It's Jeremy Jones. Rick Jones will be here shortly. We have Rodney Garrison and Mike Randal. Mike Randal was just in our last match. So we're glad to have you back. We were back quicker than what we thought. We thought it was going to be 30 or 40 minutes, but turns out we had a match following right after it. This is Rodney Garrison at the table right now. Not sure. Rodney was actually pushing his ball away from the 8-ball. Mike comes to the table, and he is shooting solids. Mike literally just finished a match on the other TV table. We have table 1 and 2 are TV tables here. So Mike's not playing back-to-back on a table. They're swapping. Mike was hoping to get up behind the 13 or the 10 there and just leave him snugged up, but that didn't happen, so Rodney still has a look. I was trying to talk Bonnie into commentating, but she won't commentate. She said not no, but something else. All right, he makes the 11 in the side. He's got his choice now of shooting the 13 or the 14. He's got the angle, I believe, to push the 4 out of the way by shooting the 13. And yes, he did. It's a nice shot. He's got a thin cut on the 10, but that opened the 10 up. He didn't have a chance with it before. Wow, that was a good shot. It was thin, almost scratched. Wow, it was pretty good out there for Mr. Garrison. 1 up on the board. We'll come back for Mike's first break. Just leaving that for just a minute. We got a camera here. I'm going to try to change that view just a tad. Rodney shooting stripes. That's a nice shot on the 10. He's going to shoot the 15 right between the 1-6. Roll up. Now he's got the combo for the 11-14. Or the 13, whichever wants to do it, but I'd shoot the combo first. Missed that. Now we've got Mike coming back to the table. Mike's taking a good look at this. He doesn't want to give him another opportunity at the table if he can help it. 3 ball's the trickiest thing on the table. At least from this view, it doesn't look like it passes. It might though. Sometimes those views are a little bit tricky. Pretty close there. I'm probably shooting the 5 here. 5's a pretty good option. Or the 4.
Took way too long. Yeah, they were all out. It's rush hour. There's like a ton back there.
All right. Mike again?
Yep.
He's happy to.
Well, that Rodney jumped out on him one game real quick.
So Mike said, say hi to his wife, Christina. And I told him I was going to say, Mike is giving a shout out to his girlfriend, Shelly. And he said, oh, you better not. So, hi, Christina. Did you talk to Hank about the notification?
I did not. I didn't see Hank had posted anything.
Okay. Well, so there should have been when you subscribe, there should have been a bell that came up. Nice shot. Tried to get a break out there and didn't quite get it. And if you click on the bell, so it should have like a little ringy design on it. You should get notified. I have noticed that YouTube is kind of not working right this week. So, yep. I got 2 notifications in the last 3 days, so it's working sometimes.
Some people just come up on stage.
No,
Nobody's.
they told him to come up.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he's trying to buy a shirt.
I was thinking of our guy earlier.
Some people just come up to be knocked out. Just want to be knocked the hell out. Whoa, whoa. He almost caught the backside of that 12, which would have been really... Oh, he did not get the safety. I'm surprised he didn't shoot the 11.
Right.
And get the cue ball behind the 12. Because I don't know about you guys, but I personally like ball in hand much, much better
Yeah.
than just another turn.
I was wondering why part of the tournament was running slow, and then I seen Robert Dorrell walk down with a score sheet. That answers that question.
Oh.
Robert, he plays so slow, we had to cut him off at 10 o'clock at Nationals. 10 o'clock, he's not allowed to play minis after 10. Because if you do, he'll be there till 3 in the morning.
Well, Mike just put himself in 1-ball hell.
Maybe worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Hank, try unsubscribing and then just resubscribe. But when you click on the subscribe, a bell should appear. And then you should click on the bell. Like I said, it's not, for some reason, it's not working like normal.
You can also go into your subscriptions, and there's a checkbox for notifications.
Right.
And under your notifications, you can change that to push notifications. If your cell phone is in your YouTube account, it will notify you on your cell phone every time one of our videos goes live. So that's the long story.
Yeah, what he said. It'd be like me over in the corner shaking my phone. Why didn't you work right?
And that's what I have to deal with.
Oh, hell no. I'm breaking out the 8 right here.
Yeah, every time.
I'm playing this for the win. Give
Yep.
yourself a little more angle. Shoot the 9. Cue ball rolls up, bumps the 8. Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
That's why you wanted more angles, so
Yeah.
it drove the balls into the rail and apart.
I mean, he still made his ball, and he still broke it out, but
Yeah,
he left himself tough.
Right, because he didn't give himself the angle and drive.
Oh, look at this.
Wrong side of the ball.
Yep.
Well, do you play it safe or do you bank it into the lower left-hand corner?
Oh, he's banking it.
Yep, left-handed.
He's not
too.
even thinking about it.
Is this guy from New York?
No, he's one of those bar players, though.
Whoa.
Whoa. And I see, playing that loose and careless, that gets you in trouble right here.
Yep. Kenny is working on the draw for the teams now. Should be up in the next 40 minutes or so, maybe less.
And Mike goes up on the board.
Dude, that sandwich they're making back there,
Yeah.
it must be pretty popular because that's what took so long. All I wanted was like an apple turnover,
Yeah.
but they didn't have any. There must have been 15 people in front of me ordering that sandwich.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. All kinds of stuff on it. I
Well,
can't even remember. I should have taken a picture of the little label.
I'm probably going to eat after this. My wife said, "Can you grab me food too while you're down there?" And and I said, "I got to go stream." So she's only got a couple of minis going. They've been real slow on minis.
What the hell?
They don't play them like they do in Texas, that's for sure.
No. Texas, man. You gotta fight them. Okay, go to bed, damn it.
We didn't even get one mini off in Wisconsin. Not one. Oh, 8
Tells
ball
you
on
a
the
lot.
side. Yeah. 8 ball on the side. I'll be spotting that back up. As long as he doesn't juggle it first. Yeah, he spots the 8 ball back up and it makes it actually a little tougher.
I like the stripes here if the 12 goes off the 2 into the corner. But either way, the stripes are better than solids
Yeah.
because that 14 goes.
I was just getting ready to say you don't want to push that 8 ball very far, really. He's going to shoot that off that 2. Missed the 2. How strong is that?
He free-birded that shot, though. I mean, he didn't even, he just like, I'm going to shoot it right down there. And honestly, that's the difference between a really good league player and, you know, the guy that's going to take your money on a Friday night.
Yeah.
The guy that's going to take your money would have made sure he nicked that 2 going in.
Yep.
That's probably, that shot right there is probably the definition of between a 500 and a 600 when it comes to Fargo rating.
Yeah, and he's actually the 600, playing a 586.
Yep. Okay. Well, 605 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a good shot. He just kind of
Well,
kind of lazied that.
yeah. And as we've talked about before, there's certain times where certain decisions that you make really change the outcome, just like just then. Boy, does that change the outcome.
Mike now has all the advantage in this game.
Yeah.
The trick is to hang on to it.
Well, the 8 ball goes. You just have to get good shape on it.
Right, but that 15 don't.
Yeah, the 15 doesn't
And
go.
11 and 10, you got to be on the pro side.
Yep.
Enjoy that shape.
Now Mike went for the 3 ball combo and knocked the 8 ball out. He actually all those safeties we were talking about just a second ago
Went out the window.
have been washed.
What?
And Rodney
Oh,
said,
no.
I'm going to make a bigger cluster yet. I'm going to put this ball in there too.
I think the only thing that came out good on that was that the 15-11 go.
Right, and it can knock the 10 out.
But okay, this is where you got to play smart. Here's what you do with this shot. I don't care if I'm making a ball. You got to break out your clusters because the 2 is holding the 9 hostage.
Right.
So you got to make sure that 1, 6, 7, whatever you do, that you can run out from there.
That was my first shot, but I probably would have tried to.
Okay, now you're going to be in. You're going to jail, Mike. I think.
Oh,
I think Rodney's putting you in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have just
And it's
shot
not
the
an
one.
American jail
Right.
if it's me.
I think I would have just shot the 1 into the 6 just to try to get all kinds of separation.
Oh, see, but that's not jail.
That's not jail. He just imprisoned himself.
Yeah, that's not even
Huh.
cuffs. Oh, wow. I thought he was going to scratch. He rolled all the way down there and almost scratched in the corner. Nope, didn't take him 2 seconds.
Hey. Don't touch that 2.
No.
Don't touch that 2. Look, focus on making that 7 stopping the cue ball. You can shoot the 5 or the 1 in the side pocket. You got the 3 down here to break out the 8 with. You still hold the power.
He's in pretty good shape right here.
Just decide what you want to do with that 2. Huh?
He's going to try to bank it. Right now. No, he's playing safe.
No. Oh.
It's not bad. It's
Only,
possible.
only if you gain something.
Right. Well, I mean,
look at where he has to be to have shape on that 2 to make it.
yeah, but the only ball that he's hitting right now without kicking is the 9. If he hits the 9, he's going to push it out, and then he's open.
Yeah, I would have probably not.
Look at that.
I would have probably not done that.
Right. But you see what Mike gained there.
Yeah, but I would have just one real kick towards the 10 ball. I mean, you got 3
Exactly.
balls to hit down there. I'm
Exactly.
not moving that 9.
No.
Not from there.
Now that the 9's moved.
This should be game here.
Yeah.
Shoot the 5 in the side. Try to kill the cue ball. Or shoot the 2.
Or just draw it back off the 5.
But you want shape right now to break. You could shoot the 5 now and try to break out that 8 right now.
Right. Just draw it down a little bit and
Yeah.
sit right down there for...
Whatever I'm doing, I'm getting that damn 8 ball out in the next couple of shots.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be bringing the cue ball over to that rail, though. Not to do it.
No, just come right
Yeah.
between the 3 and the 15 if you can.
Yep. Just draw down there.
And hit.
That's about right.
There you go. Now shoot the 3.
Yep.
And
And
break out
bust
your
the
8. That way you got plenty of protection shots. You got the 6, the 1, the 2. You want look. Shoot this so you hit the 8. Nothing else. There you go.
Well, do you know how lucky?
You missed it.
I know. Broke it out, too.
Missed it. Missed the 3. He makes the 3. That's game.
There's only one
over.
thing saving him right now, really. It's the 9.
2 ball.
Yeah, the 2 ball where it's at. And this guy, he just fires at stuff, so I mean, it's very
Well,
possible.
George says he hasn't seen Rodney since 1994 and said he was no joke back then. He could play just as good right-handed or left-handed.
Yeah, well,
That used to be my hustle. I'd walk into a bar and go, I'll play anybody in here, and I'll even shoot left-handed. And I get 2 or 3 suckers jump up and go, okay, but you got to play right-handed. We're like, good, because I am right-handed.
Yeah.
But I could play pretty good left-handed back then. Oh, my.
you wouldn't know any different. I think he's playing in his bar right now. What do you think?
That's funny, dude. It's just like, it's almost like he didn't even shoot for shape, and then just, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah.
needed to be doing the thinking part the shot before. Hey, Mad Mark, how you doing, man? Welcome to the chat room. About time you showed up today.
Oh, he's
What the heck was he shooting at?
not. He just. I think he was just confused as to what to do. If
Okay.
Mike doesn't get out here, that's after a Christmas gift right there.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. If you're not comfortable with that 6 or that 1, then shoot the 3. Try to get over to the right so you can shoot the 6 next. Or you can shoot the 2 with just a draw shot and bring it on over. Problem is if you don't get over far enough to shoot the 6 next, the 1 I don't think goes by the 6, but you could shoot the 1 into the 3, which is fairly easy.
Yeah, I think I'm just back cutting the 1 here.
It's 1-1 and erase the 6. Mike Randall's at the table. Says hi to Christina. He said he promises he will take out the trash on Monday.
He got in line pretty good for that. He can go back and forth now pretty easy. Just go shoot the 1 and roll up and.
Hank says at least Rodney has a sense of Homer about it all. Then he said humor. Sorry, dyslexic fingers. 'Cause I don't even know.
I see the sense of Homer too, though.
We got to do this drunk one time.
Yeah, I do see the sense of Homer. There's a little bit of Simpsons in there.
All right. So, do you 2-rail out or just draw back?
I just draw this back.
Yeah, me too. I don't like going forward on this shot because the 9 could end up being bigger than you think.
Yep. Just pull it straight back just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, there are times where it's better just to take the tougher shot.
Just like that.
Yep. Just take your medicine and put it in the hole.
Yep.
With authority.
Oh, Mikey.
That's 2-1.
Yep. Christina, you could jump in the chat room and let us know what we can dog Mike about. Did he feed the dogs? Did he feed the dogs, water the cats?
Yeah. What has he done embarrassing in the last year?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
Or he should have to owe for going and playing pool all weekend.
Yes, he should. And we can make him pay for that with embarrassing stories. And just in case he ever complains about your shopping, I want you to know how expensive that shaft is on his view.
You know that car he wouldn't buy you last year? No, I'm just kidding. I do believe this is going to be the last stream of the night.
Yeah, probably.
The finals aren't going to happen tonight. They're dragging butt, running behind. I think that's the story I got. I know I'm going to bed pretty soon.
If
Tomorrow
Luke,
teams start, so
if Luke's up and he
busy.
wants to do it, I'll just have him do it. But
just show him how to turn it down. I mean, even if he doesn't
Oh,
want
he
to
knows how.
commentate, he can.
Yeah.
We can just record it if it's going to happen. I'm all right,
Right.
with that. But yeah. All right. Rodney's gotta stay close. Don't let Mike start pulling away.
I think he's just going to wing it.
This tournament ends Sunday night, or in the wee hours of the morning on Monday. But we hope Sunday night. Team draw is done. Kenny should have that posted pretty soon. We got singles fun. Teams start in the morning. Singles will have, I think we'll be down to the women's final singles. One of the men's finals should have happened today, but I think they're a little farther behind. This lady over here pointing at us. Point at me again, lady. I'll wave at you and freak you out. We need a drone, like a silent drone.
Yeah.
We just fly over people.
I'm a little bit curious about.
What's he gonna do with this 10 ball? He didn't get the angle he wanted on the 11 to draw into it and get separation. We're never done, Hank.
Never done.
When this tournament's over, if you haven't watched all the matches live, finish watching those because we'll drive all day Monday, and then probably Tuesday we'll be posting up Derby City videos or something like that.
CTS on demand.
Jeremy's talking to his phone.
Yay. It
Yeah,
actually works when I talk to it.
Did it?
Oh, yeah.
I would get me an Alexa or whatever they call those if I can change the name.
Oh, really?
Maybe, just for fun. You know, to do lights, turn the lights on, off. Ask it silly questions.
I'm actually trying to figure out where a particular player is in the bracket because he's sitting there not doing anything. And I thought about calling him in to commentate a little bit on, just to sit in with us here at the last of this because he knows one of these players.
Oh, Chris?
No, Scott Stevens.
Oh. He's waiting for a finals, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's sitting in the hot seat. That's why I was going to ask.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
Well, no, he lost his last match.
Oh, then he's sitting in the third place match.
Right.
Pretty sure. Those are pretty good bank matches, aren't they, Hank? Candyman King.
Hank's in my bank matches already.
What's the matter, Kenny?
Scheduling shit.
Teams drawn?
Maybe if Mom doesn't break them.
She's just looking at him. What do you got? What is the finals looking like?
We never finish ever.
Yeah. What is it?
Midnight, basically.
On Sunday?
Yep. Doesn't fit.
Play an extra round on Saturday.
I'll play an extra round on Saturday, and then as the matches move down, play them over there, and then load out.
Yeah, we'll just load out as we
Yeah.
go. So when they're done, even if they don't finish till 2 in the morning, we got 2 tables left.
Right.
Of course, there'll be the 2 you got to push the farthest, but. All right. Thanks for hopping in there, Christina.
Oh, did you finally make it?
Yeah. She says she got plenty of embarrassing stories, and she knows exactly how much that shaft cost. Yeah, we're glad he's playing good with it too. He's pretty happy. This is the second match in a row he's been streamed, so yeah, good for him. You're a very nice wife. Let him come play pool.
Yes. Our wives won't even let us go play pool.
And my wife gets mad when I even talk about pool when we're not at work.
I don't know why, though.
Oof.
All right, so I found Scott Stevens' match.
Oh, it's the Lucas. Finally got out of bed. Was it 8 o'clock at night? And yeah.
What's up, Luke?
Did you sleep good today?
Yeah, I got up at like 7:30 or 7 o'clock. Then he said I was out for the day, so. Let me get that pass. He's going in here.
Oh.
You're choking out.
Yeah, I got to the ringer and I had it on me. I was way too tired to walk back.
Dude, they got like a super sandwich special back there. I haven't tried it, but it must be good.
Chicken
'Cause there was,
thing?
yeah,
Yes.
because there was like 15 people in line. Well, Mike should be taking a 3-1 lead here.
Yeah, he just has to hit this one.
Good.
Just hit it good. That's it.
600?
Yeah.
586 on a 600.
Yeah, pretty fair matched. Pretty even.
Yeah.
Difference is Mike bought one of them fancy shafts and Rodney did not. It's a true story, Christina. Yeah, not a whole lot of bank tournaments across the country. Mostly Kentucky
Yeah.
and Derby City. I think John Brumback was telling me he has never lost a full rack bank tournament.
Really?
That's what he said. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. Now, that was a couple years ago. He might have since then. But about 3 or 4 years ago, he was telling me and Bonnie he had never played in a full rack bank tournament without winning. It's always won. He's a banking fool.
Yeah. Full bank racks or full
Rack bank.
full rack banks. That's
Gone now.
not only
say that.
tough to say, but that's a tough game.
Yeah. Got some players, some movers.
Hey, Scott.
Oh, I gotta answer this call.
When's your next match?
I don't know, it's gonna be a little bit. A few matches to wait.
Sit down. Grab a headset right there. Got Mr. Scott Stevens going to sit in with us for a minute so he can talk bad about his buddy Mike Randal. And Mike's wife's in the chat. She says that she knows how much that shaft costs that he shoots with. I told her next time she goes shopping, if he gives her any crap, just remind him how much that shaft costs he shoots with.
It's actually cheaper than the Revo, so
What is it?
I think it paid like something, like $400.
Now, what kind is it though?
I forget. I forget
Oh,
what
really?
I said it was.
What are you shooting with now?
A Revo.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
Trying to get used to it. I mean, it hits pretty solid and smooth, but it's hard to get used to.
Seems like it. Rodney here seems like he's just comfortable. Just no matter where he's at, it's like he's.
I mean, yeah, that's I played him. He plays solid.
Yeah, he plays real free though. Like
He does.
he gets to the point where he's doesn't have shape, and he's like, whatever.
I mean, whatever it takes to
Yeah.
calm your nerves. But I mean,
Mike's been playing pretty good.
Mike is pretty solid for sure. My buddy. But he ends the 8-ball. That's a good thing.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about rooting for players or anything on here with us. We do this sort of like you and your buddies sitting in the pool room talking about somebody's match. Sometimes it's good. If you're Chris Williams, you're in trouble.
No doubt.
I dogged him so bad the other day. Rick said, "What was he aiming at?" I said, "I think the second diamond."
That was a good shot there.
Yes, it was.
Did he get on it? He did.
Yeah, he got on the 7.
He's probably got the bank 8 though.
Yep. It's going to
Yeah,
come out of this
good
with.
shot.
Oh, yeah, he's got nice shape there.
So I believe this is to play. I think this is fourth, fifth. Is that
Yeah,
right?
4th, 5th, yeah.
Oh, he don't like that. He's got a cross bank in the corner.
Or actually, this is 5th, 6th.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Not today.
Yeah, it's the loser of this match will be 5th, 6th.
Yeah, that would be Jared Colley waiting
Yep.
for the winner of this one.
Yeah, we've upgraded all of our equipment. And
Yeah, it's nice. It's real nice. We tried to put a team in at the last second. And we didn't have any luck.
oh, really?
Yeah. So we'll be going home tomorrow.
You came down to our Texas event one time.
Yeah, no one showed up.
Yeah.
I think the weather was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was.
It was fun
No,
though.
that was, yeah, Texas, we did have bad weather that year.
It was in like in November or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the time to come down there is April. That's when their normal state tournament is. They have like 130 teams or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Is it Fargo?
yes it is. But it's straight races after the Fargo's determined. It's not like you're not spotting games. It's just we separate the teams by Fargo.
That's a plus.
Yeah. Now, some of the singles is Fargo because there's no other way to do it with small groups. But the teams, I think it's a race to 13 in whichever division you're in.
That's I like that setup. It's a lot of teams. I like the.
I'll tell you
Let's
what I
come
like.
down.
I like the Scotch that we have down there because we have Scotch with Jack and Jill, and we have Scotch that is open. So you can play male, male, female, female. It's awesome too.
That is.
Yeah.
That is pretty sweet. Nice.
Yeah, you just got to shoot a stop shot and he's done here.
Yep. We'll need 2 more.
I like Mike. He's a nice guy.
Yeah. He's got game.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Put another one on the board for Mike. You don't have to sit here. I know your stuff's sitting out there. I was just
It's all good.
gonna have you jump in since I had his wife in the chat. And I like this place though. As far as a venue,
Yeah, it's real nice.
this place is real nice.
It's affordable too.
Yeah.
Nothing's really too expensive.
Yeah, the food isn't bad, and the drinks are unbelievably cheap. Actually,
Yeah.
we sort of mapped it out. I think we can get almost 80 tables in here, so we could grow this event quite a bit.
Yeah, it was unfortunate to see not such a good turnout.
Yeah, they had a split here. It happened in Wisconsin and Michigan, where they had a certain group of people that they had voted to go into an association, and then the association decided not to sanction with the BCA. So there's a big group of people that are playing like in this association, and the one in Michigan, I guess, sort of fell apart, and they ended up losing a lot of players out of it. And the one in Wisconsin is big, but the only tournament they have now is their state tournament. They have no opportunity to go on to anything else.
Hmm.
So, and they charge the same amount of money. I don't get it, but the Wisconsin thing is starting to slowly build back up there now, and it's happened a few times where they do that, where they start their own association where the players sort of take over the league,
Right.
and they decide they're going to make it more like a cash league.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
Hit the ball.
what they eventually find out though is they still want an entity to run it, because otherwise things get. Eventually, somebody get in there that's crooked and steals the money.
Yeah.
Then you're in trouble.
So he's got a couple options here. He could try to cut the 12, but it's not a very good option.
Yeah.
I'm just tapping the 12 on the row and leaving him a real hard cut on the 9 or the 6 down table.
Yeah. Or tap the 12 and actually roll him up to the 6.
Yeah, it's
Really
on an
limit his
it's on an
options.
angle though, so
Yeah.
just bump that 12 and just leave it right there. He's looking at kicking the 12, but even if you make it, there's not going to be much of a reward for this.
No. He may be able to come across the front of the 12 though and go up behind the 13 actually.
Oh, he's got the 9. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that 8 ball's open.
It's amazing what you don't see when you're here watching. And then there's some things that are real obvious that you don't see when you're at the table.
Yeah, no doubt. Still a little funny though.
Yep. He's going to have to spin this a little bit to get out of there. Well, I don't know if he's going to shoot the 14. Hardest thing about commentating 8-ball.
There's so
Just-
many routes, so many
There's
different
1,000
things.
different ways to go.
That's pretty good there. Hit
Yeah.
this high and go 2 rails.
Yep.
You don't want to draw this, Mike.
I never think about it when I'm at the table, but the keep it simple, stupid is the best strategy.
No doubt. And that ball might be on that rail down there. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
What? Oh, look at this.
I'm not sure about it, but I like it. What about
Oh,
you?
that worked out really well.
When an unfortunate situation turns out fortunate.
Man. I love it.
You had one of those too where you double kissed the 12 at one point in your match, and it rolled out good, and I was like, well, don't know if that's the way I would have done it, but,
If I could
and
get
you were shaking your head too, so I knew that.
yeah. If I could get a few of those, it's always helpful.
Whoa.
Oh man, he's not gonna like this.
No.
Oh man.
I'll tell you what, the speed he shot that with, though, and not hitting that 14, he must still have good eyes.
He just opened up the 8 ball.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, because if he can make this 12 ball right here,
He's in
you
trouble.
bump the 7, you're out.
Yep. Mike's a smart player. He's looking at all options.
What's up, Ken? Glad you found the stream, buddy. He was saying it was a really good quality.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. We put a lot of money into this.
Nice shot. Sit.
Oh, that's brutal.
He's jumping. Or kicking, I guess.
Maybe.
Mr. Sears. Good to see you, bud.
We keep a pretty good viewership going. I don't know if you ever watch any of our stuff.
Do you put it on Facebook?
It's all YouTube streamed.
Is it?
Yeah, so it's there forever.
Nice.
YouTube lets me stream a little bit better quality. I can stream 1280, and I push through quite a bit. I can push through up to 4K. They just can't handle it yet.
Yeah, I got a Chromecast. Those things are sweet.
Yeah.
Just like you're watching it on your TVs.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and the nice thing is you can just load the YouTube app for that and just type in BadBoys Video Productions. It'll pop right up.
but
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
Yeah, we watch it on our big screen at home all the time. Oh, just short.
Easy.
He was a little long, actually. Went all the way around it.
A lot of kids in the room. Gotta love seeing little kids in here.
Oh, I do. We try to promote it as much as possible because that's where pool dies if we don't get young kids playing.
Yeah, Dennis Hatch was in here too. Did you see him?
Oh, Dennis was in here?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see him. I would have brought him up here to commentate.
Yeah, he's up here. Somewhere.
Maybe I can talk him into doing some team stuff tomorrow.
You missed it. Oh, maybe not. Bad eyes. I have bad eyes.
There's a couple people said that they knew Rodney. Said they hadn't seen him in a long time, but he played real well.
He definitely got some game. He shoots real good.
Yeah.
Smooth player.
That's 2 for him.
I'm gonna jump off here.
Yeah. That's
Y'all
good.
enjoy the stream.
Thanks for
thanks.
hanging out for a minute.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. That was Mr. Scott Stevens from Columbus, Ohio. You will be seeing him later on in a finals. He's in the platinum. I think he's on the one-loss side, but he's actually moving in the right direction there. He was in the seat for the hot seat match when he took a loss and moved to the other side. So he has one more match, and then he'll be in the hot seat, or in the finals actually. So hopefully things go well for him. Yeah, the floor is hard on the eyes. I was saying earlier, it looks like somebody had chain link fence with fire behind it.
I need intro music, dude.
You need intro music?
Yeah.
We got Mr. Rick Jones back.
I'm gonna see if Dominic will write me some intro music.
It's pretty good. We got Scott on here for a little while, Scott Stevens from Columbus, Ohio, and he actually knows Mike Randal and Mike's wife, and there was a few other people that actually said hi to Scott while he's on here, so it's good to
Cool.
get out there. I understand Dennis Hatch is in the building.
The Hatchet?
Yeah, and I was going to try to talk him into coming in.
In here?
Yes, he's in here.
What's he doing?
He heard there was a pool tournament over here, and he's just come checking it out. I don't know what he's doing here.
Oh, we need to make an announcement so he ain't in here robbing children. Nah, it'd be cool to get Dennis Hatch in here.
Yeah, I told him if he sees him again to have him come up here. It wouldn't take a whole lot to get Dennis to. Matter of fact, I have his number somewhere. I could call him.
That's right. That's right. U18B, that's right. About to get smarter in the house. Commander Croc Dunn. You should ask permission before you advertise other stuff.
Yeah.
Bad habit. Not that I would have said no, but you need a timeout.
Oh, timeout.
Timeout.
Go to your corner.
All I had to do is that. You know, it's like somebody walking into a pool tournament and putting out flyers for another pool tournament.
Yeah.
If you ask, then it's probably okay. But you should ask.
If you don't ask, your flyers are probably going to end up on fire.
No harm, no foul. Just, ask.
Yep.
Be like, hey guys, can I post that I got a friend that's got videos on a different site? And I'd have said, are you going to go to the other site and post that BadBoys got videos on their site? And based on your answer, things could have got worked out, but you didn't even ask. Well, Rodney's got a... He does not want Mike to win this one, that's for sure. But
No, he's struggled a little bit. And not that he shot bad.
it's kind of like he shot too quick.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Really not... there's about 3 shots that he really just...
Well, I seen him get to him and sort of shrug like, oh, what do I do now?
Right, yeah. No. You're supposed to do the thinking part right before that shot.
And I'm sure he realized that right then.
What happened to Lucas?
He went to get food, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he borrowed the tag. God, that boy can eat. He'd make a lot more money if he didn't buy as much food.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we start with our really cool screen. I'm working on some thoughts. We need pictures and stuff for the single screen so you can do the changing and stuff, but next event.
Yeah, the only thing that we just got to be careful not to make the screen too small.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people watch this on their phone.
Yeah, no, just, we just got to figure out where we can put a little box and the logo can change or something.
Yep.
But the split screen, that's looking pretty damn sharp. I'm digging it. Oh, yeah? 2 more days, man. 2 more days.
2 more days.
Then we got to go home and, oh, man, I'm not looking forward to figuring out the logistics of the next 2.5 months.
No, it's going to be brutal.
I was going to start thinking about that today, and then my brain just went, yeah, no, you're not.
So he's going to draw out of this. Doesn't really have a choice.
Shooting a combo. Just shoot almost a stop. Oh. How you like me now?
Yeah, if he'd have called that.
What do you want to ask? Todd, what do you want to ask? What is that emoji, man? Oh, scratching his chin, okay.
He can't post emojis that we can't see. We're blind.
They're too small.
If we could still see, we'd still be playing.
Yeah. Well, Rodney's about to bring it to 3-4. All right. Here. I keep forgetting what table we're on. What BadBoys is bringing in. Oh, yeah.
There's a couple things on there that are already over.
Yeah,
Most of them.
half of those.
There was one that's still the worlds. We're
Okay,
still
here's the
going to
list
the worlds.
Here's the list. Oh. Billiard Shopping Network, your buy, sell, and trading place. Yeah. Don't forget to go check that out. All right, here we go. Mike's got the break. So what kind of cue is he shooting with there?
Well, actually, I asked about it. It is a carbon fiber, but it's not a Revo.
That's
don't-
interesting. That's the first time I've seen a carbon fiber break cue.
Oh, no, that was a Tony Lane.
Oh, was that a Tony Lane?
Yeah, I believe that's Tony
Okay.
Lane.
I was gonna say I've never seen that.
No, his shooting cue's carbon fiber, but Scott didn't know what type it was. He knows it's not a Revo.
All right, so here's an interesting fact for the day. No Google cheating. Hank said, "Who's in the photos?" All of us. What color is the sun?
What color's what?
The sun.
Oh. I gotta wait for them to answer.
What is wrong with us as a humankind? The second most interesting fact: the United States once planned on nuking the moon, as if the moon did anything to us.
Yeah, but they were short on cream cheese, and they thought it would fall down here. I love cream cheese, especially on sushi. A little bit of tuna, a little bit of cream cheese, a little wasabi. Rick loves wasabi.
Yeah.
See, I probably would have got him to eat sushi if you guys wouldn't have tricked him with the wasabi. Now, the chance of that is slim to none.
There is a dress code here. For all of you that said the sun is white, you are correct.
Yep.
That's my smart peeps. It is actually white. As if any of us can actually go there and verify that. So I could have said it was purple. Y'all couldn't have done nothing about it.
What color will it be eventually?
Black.
That's correct.
If you stare at it long enough. Come on, Rodney, tie it up 4-4. Let's get some action here. Put some pressure. How you doing, Christina? Somebody might have walked by in socks, but they can't play in socks. If I catch them playing in socks, they got to put... Oh, actually, she is on the table next to... That's funny. Yeah, she's in socks. What is wrong with people? You ain't at home. They come in, they move the furniture.
Where's she at?
She's right here, next to the TV table.
In socks, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she is.
I need a walkie-talkie so bad. Slip the wrap on this lady. She's wearing socks. She has no shoes on.
All right. Rodney's shooting this 8-ball.
And there you go. Boom, just like that. It's 4-4. He's catching stride.
We got a ball game here, folks.
Look at Hank. See, I get in the room and everybody gets smarter. Hank is like, black is the total spectrum of color, white is the absence of color.
Yep.
Yes, and that opens the door for racist jokes. Used to piss my grandpa off, man. My grandpa, well, he tried to be politically correct in the late 70s, early 80s, and he'd be like, he'd start telling a joke, well, there's these two colored guys.
Yeah.
And I'd always go, what color were they, Grandpa? Oh, my God, he'd get so mad, dude.
That's great. Don't you like it when they try to be as politically correct as
See,
possible?
I love my chat room. They're like, hey, they ratted out the sock lady. You bet, guys.
Yeah.
We work together. That's how this is. Bad boys and their fans, I'm telling you.
I think it's absolutely hilarious when they try to make it sound as politically correct as possible, but it turns out to be sounding
worse.
horribly racist.
Oh, yeah, no, well, everybody's still, yeah. Where I grew up, they all had they used the N-word, which, but yeah, my grandpa tried to clean it up when his kids were around.
Yeah.
Well, there was this colored guy and this Jewish guy, and I'm like, what color were they, Grandpa? Oh, and he'd turn red.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it was so much fun, dude.
That's awesome.
'Cause what is he going to do? You know? I'm 10, 11 years old.
I'm not sure that helped.
This is a mess. See what happened? We started talking about entertaining stuff, and these guys lost their mind and pushed all the balls to one side.
Yeah. I've seen this in one pocket before. They're starting the wedge right here.
This is a Nick Varner wedge.
Yeah.
Okay, U18B. Black is not a color, it's the lack of color.
It's actually the lack of light.
It's funny because the color spectrum is the exact opposite of the light spectrum.
Yeah.
If that doesn't mess with your mind when you're an 8-year-old in art school. What are you telling me, lady? I before E except for after C, but that's a lie.
A lot of people don't know what color a polar bear is.
Most people don't know what color zebras are.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're not black and white.
Yeah.
I know, I got a zebra hide at my house. A piece of one.
Yeah.
It was legally confiscated. When we were in Alaska, Bonnie worked at a tanning place, and they'd come in and confiscate illegal animals and stuff, and they gave her a piece of a zebra, and it's brown and white.
Yeah.
And it's weird because you look at it in your hand, it's brown and white, but if you go stick it over on the other side of the room, it looks black and white.
Right.
It's crazy, crazy cool. You guys, that lady is staring at us right now. She is so mad that you squealed on her sock wearing self. The funny thing is, Dwayne goes over there and tells her, ma'am, you got to put on shoes. And she's like, what? He points at us and goes, yeah, they said they saw you. It's against the rules. Put your damn shoes on.
We would not normally call a referee unless it was a safety issue.
It is, though.
Yeah.
Insurance companies will not insure us if we don't tell people they have to have closed-toed shoes also. Because some moron out there
I smashed the piggies.
broke a toe because he was drunk and hit it on the end of a pool table and tried to sue.
All right, so Rodney just comes out of there. You know, there's not a whole lot to do here. This is a tricky, tricky rack.
It's a lot of mess.
Yeah.
All right, so what is Mike shooting?
Mike just came out the table, so I'm not sure what to do with this.
Yeah. What's he? Is he shooting stripes?
I'm not sure. When this happened, it was
Because I'll tell you, if you're shooting stripes, I'm going for the win here.
I think he was shooting a ball for a breakout, and it ended up just getting clustered.
All right, but if he can if he's shooting stripes, you thin the 12 off of the 6.
Break out the 9 and the 8, possibly.
Yeah, you could break everything up. But it looks like he's going to shoot the 4. So, well, wheedled out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to tell you how these balls are laid. It's pretty sweet, actually, if you can get the cube on the right spot. You could shoot that 4 ball with the cue ball with a ton of follow. It'll move everything else out of the way except for the 6, and the cue ball will come down that rail.
Yep.
It's a beautiful shot, too, if you hit it good. Doesn't look like anything's makeable, but... Whoa, Rodney got pretty close to accidentally bumping that ball again with his shaft there, it looked like.
Yeah.
Yep, look at Jennifer. She's punking everybody. The absence of color is white. Black is all the colors mixed together. Okay, but you got to be careful. Y'all are wording stuff a little funky.
Yeah.
Because color and light are the opposites. So colors in light and just colors are 2 different things.
Yeah, colors without light are all black.
Right, if you mix all the colors together, you'll get black.
Yeah.
But if you pull all the light out, what do you get? So, white is the absence of colors. It's funny. Like I said, everybody's head's messed up now. Wow. Well, Mike has really got to figure out a way to get that 12 the hell out of there. Because if Rodney can get himself in a position where he can get ball in hand, he has a huge advantage.
Yeah.
If he can get that cue ball where he wants and shoot that 12. Jennifer, you're so adorable. She's like, basic art 101.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how old Jennifer is, but I'm so old. When I went to school, it was basic art 1.
Yeah. 101 was an advanced class.
That didn't come along until the 80s. 101. Be careful, we're over here getting the chat room all smart and stuff.
Oh, I know.
Next thing you know, there'll be a coup. They'll try to take us over. Well, I like just shooting the 4 here. Get that 8 away from the side pocket.
Yeah.
Just shoot the 4 and the 8 and push the 8 up the table to the other, above the other side of the side pocket. Oh, dude. Okay, well, that was a nice little safety ball for you. You could use that a lot.
I think you can get this here.
Jennifer said sophomore year in high school was basic art 101. So that had to be... no, I'm not playing this game. We're not playing the age thing. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, Lord. The lady's up there teaching the kid how to do a celebration dance. That poor kid ain't got no rhythm. See him up there?
No.
This is too funny. It's the one wearing the baseball outfit.
Oh. And he just missed.
Ay.
How do you do that?
Okay. So what is that up by the 5 ball? Is that the 15 or is that the 7?
It's
the 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mike is at a huge disadvantage right now. $19.92. See, I told you, Jennifer. When I was in sophomore in high school, it was basic art 1.
Yeah. 1.
92. Man, that was a good year. 92. Yeah, that was a good year.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot of it, but it was probably pretty
That's what
good.
made it good.
Yeah.
Let's see, 92. I'd been living in Alaska for about 3 years. Yeah, I was making good money. Kicking ass on pool tails. Yeah, 92 was pretty good.
I say Rodney's out here.
I would think so. All he's got to do is come out to right where he's at now. Or even far. Oh. Well, nothing like having a long shot, but at least it's a shot. I thought he'd pull that back. Rodney shoots quick.
Tell you what, he fires stuff in too.
Oh yeah, no, you can tell he used to be a real strong player. Because he's too confident. That's why he shoots a little too fast.
Yeah.
Look at how he bridges.
Yeah.
He really firms up the fingers, and he's got the crisscross. And look at that. Who's your daddy now? Rodney was a player, I'm telling you. Well, he ain't no slouch now.
No.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'd like to pull some history on him though.
Wow, Hank, really? You gonna talk age with Jennifer? What the hell? She's like, there's another one of me in West Virginia. Twins? Or Jennifer Gardners? There's probably a ton of Jennifer Gardners out there.
Yeah.
I like the Jennifer Gardner in our chat room. Because she'll talk to us.
Yeah.
Well, Rodney's on the hill.
Yes, he is. It would not surprise me this match going hill though. It's gone back and forth quite a bit.
Jennifer's like, there's one in Ohio, there's one in West Virginia, there's a Jennifer Gardner in Pennsylvania because she got her license suspended and messed up hers. Oh, it's so sad. My name is Rick Jones. Okay? Enough said.
I've never had any of that identity confusion.
Oh,
Never.
I did, and it was at the Canadian border.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was a Rick Jones that was on the run. Apparently had got out of prison, they were on the hunt for him. He had been convicted of rape,
Oh,
had
wow.
tattoos, all this stuff, right? And I'm like, okay, I'll show you my tattoos, right? Let's
Yeah.
take a picture, because they messed with me like for 4 times going across. And I was like, just take a picture of my tattoos, because I promise you, the big Mickey Mouse on my back, yeah, your guy didn't have that. Yeah, about 4 times. They actually took a picture of me at, I think it was the Alberta crossing. And they quit messing with me after that one. It's like, man, I've crossed this border like a dozen times before that. And then all of a sudden it was like out of the blue. It was the same trip me and Billy Yeager took. And he had been, he had gotten in a fight with Jessica where she had punched him and they had
Oh,
called the
yeah.
cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they almost didn't let him across the border.
There's Luke.
Because they're like, well, if you were busted for domestic violence, it's like, no. He called the cops on her.
Yeah.
Not that way around. Did you try that sandwich? Would you? Too much meat for you? So what'd you have? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie had chicken earlier. It was like she cut it and it's like moist and got some good dude. The cooks back there in the employee kitchen are better than the ones out in the casino.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
And you're not allowed to
That's
tip
awesome.
them. You're not allowed to tip them. They'll get fired. Yeah. That's winning the casino right there.
Oh, Jennifer, man. She's like, dang, you guys, isn't it past your bedtime? Hey, that's the 60-year-olds. At 50, you start regretting that you didn't go to bed early, but you still stay up late. When they turn 60, that's when they go to bed at like 8 o'clock or something. Yeah, I swear to God, Bill goes to bed at like 8 o'clock at night, dude.
Really?
He's like, but I get up at 5. I'm like,
I didn't even know there was a 5 that early in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what, do you go fishing every day? That's the only time I get up at 5 a.m. The rest of the time I'm going to bed.
Maybe I'm still up at 5, but not.
Right, yeah, I don't get up at 5 unless I fell down. I can't even imagine getting up at 5 o'clock.
No.
There's nothing happening at 5. There's not even anything good on TV at 5. You know why the birds are making all that noise at 5 o'clock? Because they're going, why the hell are we up at 5 o'clock?
Yeah, because there's nothing else
And the
to
other
do.
bird's like, I don't know, why are we up at 5 o'clock? That's all they're doing is trying to figure out why the hell they're up at 5 o'clock.
What's Rodney shooting here? Is Rodney shooting a solid?
Sure.
Rodney's shooting a
He's
solid.
going to shoot the 7 up so he can get the 1 ball next. Yeah?
He should be out.
Oh.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, a little jacked.
He just shoot
Good
the
thing he
one.
didn't get too jacked.
Yeah, he just shoots.
He's not happy about that.
No, because he's got to try to get on this 3. That's what he's.
Yeah. I like shooting the 1. I like shooting this 1. Where's my mouth? Just shoot this. So it goes in there. And you want to get position probably here so that you can shoot this and draw straight towards that. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he may have went. I think he can get there. Even if he goes straight down and tries to spin up straight towards the 14 like this. Don't get behind the 14. Yeah, it went too far. Yeah, he wanted to hit the 14 because
He
then,
can still cross
then
it.
it's cuttable. Yeah, but if he
still
hits
cross
the
it.
14, it's cuttable.
Right. Yeah, he should have hit the 14 full faced. Just rolled
Well,
it up.
I ain't working. Somebody said it would suck to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I ain't going to work at 5 in the morning.
Like I said, I didn't even know there was one in the first part of the day.
I know
What a
there's-
shot.
I didn't know there were 2 5s
Yeah.
on a clock.
I've never been up that early.
I knew there was a 5 p.m. I never even knew there was an a.m. on that side of the clock. What the hell? Wow, a hell of a comeback, Rodney. Rodney played strong.
Yes, Rodney did.
Mike Randal, you did a good job, buddy. Nothing
Yes.
to be ashamed of.
Nothing at all.
Thanks for watching, Christina. Mike's a nice guy. You married
Yes.
a good dude.
This is probably the last match for the night.
He's going to want another pool cue, though.
Yeah.
Uh,
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
thanks for watching Bad Boys TV.